Okay, I wasn't originally planning on streaming today, but I was kind of testing changing the microphone volume, audio and everything, so I hope it works fine. I also want to test if it works fine, so yeah, this stream is a bit of a testing for that also. Okay. Yeah, hopefully everything sounds okay. Yeah, I was also gonna do the Stygian, but like on stream, but because it's almost at the end, I was just doing it on my own. But hey, I did it. Not dire. I cannot do dire, but I did difficulty 5 with these teammates. Yeah, it took a while. Give me a second. I'm getting... Okay, whatever. Anyway, what's the plan for today? The plan is to do this quest, which I haven't done, and I definitely wanna do before Sandrone. Okay, so we get a letter, I guess. Anytime I would like to invite the payment to my tea party. Alright. It's in Fontaine. Why the heck is it here? This is the fastest TP. I cannot tell. Go to the agreed location. Alright.
Pick up the pace.
I also have no idea how long this quest is. Or quests.
Oh, you're here.
Wait, is mine... Fine, right?
Hiya, Sandrone!
Thanks for the invitation. Hope we didn't keep you waiting.
Huh? Didn't
like
your
5
letter
weeks.
say we were having a tea party? How come there's nothing here? Don't tell Paimon this is a snack-free get-together. I bet you'd love that, Paimon. You really think I'd forget the food? Whoa! Did that table just appear out of thin air?
Why the heck did she put a second key in top of my
Impressive, right? This is my newly developed portable tea table. It's easy to carry and store, and even equipped with a hover device, just like Faggio.
Speaking of Faggio, they said in the live stream that we are gonna learn more about him or her, I don't know. But we never
What's
got
even
a
more impressive is...
question yet.
Oh, never mind. I
Oh,
don't want to
so
show
this one.
off and make this sound like a sales pitch. You can check it out for yourselves. Here, I've prepared some tea and snacks.
I'll help myself.
These are so delicious! You really are a great cook. Naturally. But what inspired you to make something like this? I wanted to be able to enjoy pleasant tea parties with friends wherever they are, of course.
So I just noticed that, does it always say Mariota? Does it not say, why doesn't it say Sandrone?
I've said this before. Holding on to what you already have isn't the only way to preserve what's precious. Lately, I found myself wanting to go on walks and visit my friends more often. But inviting myself to others' homes and expecting them to prepare tea and treats, then letting them clear the table afterward. It's hardly proper etiquette for a lady.
Uh-huh. Well, speaking of that, we have family members who does that.
Paimon doesn't think your friends would mind. I mind. Besides, a simple invention like this is no trouble at all for me. I can see you like it. Don't worry, I can make one for you too.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure that's all right? It's perfectly fine. Like I told you, I can whip up something like this in no time.
In that case, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. You helped me out a lot during the Fontanalia festival. Consider this as thanks.
Oh, okay, that was fast. Open inventory, blah, blah, blah. Did you complete our conquest? Yeah, we did. Act 10. Okay, and the summer food. Okay. Have Sandrone take a seat. Okay. Find the location, fit the quest description. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. Wait, so is it in our inventory? Is it like quest item? Oh. Oh, here. Oh, I should probably also... Actually, let's do that stopping. With... what do I... Carrots.
How tiresome.
Check out challenges for the
Come on, keep up.
Okay. I did not click the item. Tea party notes. 16?
To this tea party.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Notice how Columbina has those little stars. Okay, I mean we have to do her first, right? She's always pestering me to serve the same basis Columbina. The same pastries I used to make. I used to make for the tea parties. I suppose I indulge her just this once. Oh, this is... How stupid this is, Sandrone. Oh my god. Okay, it's the weekly ones, right. Maybe we can do that one as well, but there we Oh. Ha, guess what? Not only the traveler can come here. But Sandrone too. Where is she? Wait, trial? It's not mine. How do I know it's mine? Okay, she does not. 5-piece. Seat. Okay. Where's Columbina? Take seat and begin. Do I have to like... Cannot do... Oh. I've probably replaced something else. That's fine.
We always used to gather in your garden, Sandrone. Now you're the one visiting me for tea. It's such an odd feeling.
I'm still the one getting everything ready.
Yeah,
Doesn't feel so different to me.
Oh my god, sorry. Did she...
And your food is every bit as delicious as I remember.
You ate it in like a split second, but okay. She's a fast eater.
I hear the traveler visits you quite often. What do you usually do?
Sometimes we chat, sometimes we play games with the Kuhenki, and we also like to watch them draw. Oh, and we play moon chess too.
Moon chess? Is that the one where you try to get 3 pieces in a row? Who usually wins?
I don't keep count, but I must say the traveler's a very skilled player.
I'll show you what real skill looks like. Care for a game? If we draw, it counts as a win for you.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Are we gonna play or are we just gonna watch that? Yeah. Oh. I guess, yeah, I guess I'm playing a Sandrone. Wait, wouldn't there be like 2 dialogues for a loss and a win? No. Alright, I cannot fucking. I'm stupid. Wait, I keep thinking. Ah! Okay, how do you like account for that? I cannot win from this position. Good. I'm gonna stall this for too long and nobody's gonna win. I have to go. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Okay, wait. Which one is this? This one, right? Like after this, so I need to. I cannot. Fuck. You have to like. I know how to do.
What? That's impossible!
What do you mean?
Looks like you lost, Sandrone.
Oh, is it like a draw?
I let you win!
I'm stupid. How do you win that? Like genuinely, I feel like you. I don't know what you're
Really?
supposed to do.
Then why do you seem so worked up?
Darn it! I want a rematch.
I'm sorry. Dude. I genuinely don't know how to win that.
Let's play something more challenging next time. I know a lot of fun math-based games.
Sounds exciting.
Huh? What's so funny?
I can barely remember seeing you this happy before. You hardly ever invited me to play games. Usually, you just chase me away.
Hey, don't make me out to be some sort of bully. I'll invite you to more tea parties from now on, all right?
I'd like that, Sandrone. I enjoy these little gatherings.
Uh-huh. Oh. Enjoy. Wait. Or leave the tutorial. How does that go?
It's a lot of fun playing games. I look forward to doing it more often.
Let's sit like this for a little while longer. If I sit there. Nothing. Okay.
It's a lot of fun playing game. Leaving already? Alright. See you next time.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The Kuhenki and I were just playing a picture guessing game. Would you like...
Okay. I feel like I've done this like so many times.
Go on now, friends.
Is there no end to it? Okay,
All you need to do is guess what the picture is.
is that umbrella? Wait, what? The Kuwake Experiment Design Bureau. Oh, a floating anemone. Could be all of them, kind of.
Did you play this with the Kuhenki before and forget to tell us?
The structures the Fatui have raised in Nodcry are far too... bold. Even the Kuhenki can remember them.
Huh?
Thank you for taking the time to play with the
This gets so
Kuhenki.
much shorter, but like...
I hope we can have just as much fun playing together next time.
Okay, take some of the balls. Wait a second, I'm gonna just Wait, no. How do you... Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. I should have probably started that sooner if I knew. Oops. Okay, I did not know that. Wow, so you have like 16 days to do that. Yeah, well, I'm not doing that on stream then.
Yeah.
But there are a few things I wanted to do, by the way. There's the book. Where is it? Okay, if I have known, I would have started this way sooner. Does anyone remember what it was called? Dude, I don't. This one, right? Yeah, okay, I read up to here, I think. No. You know what? I might just read it. It's a bit... it's not that long. But I don't feel like reading a book on stream, so... Especially with my reading skills. I wanted to check Sandrone's things, though. Oh hey, Columbina is in here. We check the voice lines first, or... Maybe we read this first. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Drink first. Okay. Oh. My bad. Anyway. Okay, character details. Alan Gelatin would call her Marionette. Behind this name was the story of a loved one he could not forget and whose memory he had naively tried to revive by creating her. Okay, that would be Marianne. But the moment she opened her eyes and tentatively spoke his name, he resolved never to call her that again. It was wrong. He realized to make this exquisite little creation bear the weight of his sister's life. And of his own mistake, this little creation deserved a life of her own, just like anyone else born into this world. But from time to time he still addressed her by that name. If only in his thoughts, he did so because just as the name Marionette suggested. Wasn't just as he did so because just as the name Marionette suggested. Isn't Marionette given by the Fatui now, or was that someone? No, yeah. Did he call her Marionette? She was pure of heart, kinda always full of joy. Or is it like a... yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna keep reading. The people of Snezhnaya knew her as the Lady or Lady Marionette, while most spoke of her with the fear that a harbinger typically inspired. There was also often a distinct note of respect in their voice, a sentiment made clear by the descriptions such as the decisive Lady Marionette and the ever-reliable Lady Marionette. But to her friends and colleagues, she was known as Sandrone. While it was originally just a code name, over time the name became a cheerful way for her closest and dearest to address her. They began to associate it with the sense of desert and afternoon tea. That makes sense. With the elegant tuning of book pages and the steady ticking of mainspring, and of course at times it also evoked the grumbles and even furious outbursts of a lady that lost all patience. Proper etiquette be damned. Once a friend put this question to her: "What do you want us to call you?" "It doesn't matter, I don't really care," he replied nonchalantly. "I've always thought names to be something that existed mainly convenient to others. What other people choose to call me is to a very large extent determined by which part of me they choose to accept." The expression on her friend's face was one that clearly suggested that they were, I don't know what the word to be fair, fully unprepared for her answer. Anyhow, what I mean to say is, no matter what people chose to call me, I'm still myself, and I will not change because they have chosen to call me a different name. And since I do not care for what they call me, why not just call them use the name they're comfortable with? Yeah, I mean, that kind of reminds me of how Columbina named herself, because everyone was already used to calling her Columbina. But as to whether I would respond to the name in question, that is another matter altogether. Yeah, this feels a lot like the Columbina name dilemma. Or not dilemma. What is it? Whatever. But yeah. Nothing groundbreaking. Anyway, character story 1. She remembers very clearly the day she was born. First, it was dark. She opened her eyes and began to scan everything around. She realized that she was sitting on a chair, and that right before her was a man who looked rather old. He told her his name was Alan Guilloty. She repeated the name, then asked what her name was. The old man did not reply for a while, as if he had not just not been confronted with something he had never considered before. But in the end, he spoke with some hesitation, and a look she had yet to understand crossing his face. Marionette. Oh, also he named her Marionette. I thought the Marionette was given by the Fatui, but no, it was Alan who gave her this name. Wasn't that... That's so weird, no? Marionette, he repeated the name. The old man's face became even more contorted. One second. Contorted. Why can I not alt up? Contorted. What the
Contorted.
Dude, that's a terrible one. Contorted by some kind of emotion. That is a strange, she thought. Why is it that I can identify just about everything I see in my field, but can't quite name his feeling? I should put this in my list of questions to be answered. And that list was a rather long one. For example, why was she here? How did she come to be? And what is the purpose of it? How do you dice a potato so that the pieces are perfectly uniform and so presentable enough for dinner? And what do you have to do so that the plant on the windows would yield the most gorgeous blooms? The answers to certain things she learned were easily found. In most cases, these simply required her to invest some time and engage in some straightforward learning. But other questions were far too profound. So profound that even the old man who made her were unable to answer. She spent most of her time with old man Alan Guilloty. At some point, she discovered that she did not like him very much at all. Oh, he moved too slowly. Okay, that's kind of mean. I was thoroughly disorganized. He would often misplace his papers and tools, and from time to time he would hand her a notebook that served no practical purpose. Your life is a total mess, she said to him point blank. Your things are never where they belong, and your papers are scattered everywhere. You write a single equation across 2 sheets, only for them to somehow end up on the opposite ends of the room. In the face of her unfiltered complaints, an odd smile appeared on the old man's face, as if he had just been praised for something. Ah, that was exactly what Marianne used to say about me too. The man was simply impossible to understand. But over time, she also came to discover the parts of the old man she liked better. She grew fond of the way so utterly focused while deep in her, and the thought and the sound of the pen against paper. She cherished the way he would explain various principles of engineering to her, and the way he discussed complex math problems with her at the workbench. She found comfort in the stories he would tell her about the about the past while sitting by the fire, about the fontaine of old, about names Croix. Names Croix. Exactly reminds me of something like Croix. I think I should remember one. And she had a quiet appreciation for the gentle smile on his face. Those moments. She discovered that although this old man was rather careless and organized, he was also kind, righteous, and full of wisdom. Well, this passage, I just noticed how long this character story one is. As time passed, the part she liked about the old man came so vastly outnumbered. The part she did not, the part she did not, this led her to embark on a review of her previous actions. Alan was stunned. He found her writing in her. She could tell that he really wanted to ask her what he was doing, but for fear of making her change her mind, he forced himself to swallow his curiosity. She decided to take the initiative. I think I dislike you, she said. She's so mean. She could tell that he was rather hurt by that opener, but I also discovered that I was wrong. That was a judgment made at a time when and my base emotional logic and objectivity were not yet fully in place. She continued, but how I feel that you are a very good father. Alan was astonished for a moment. Then a smile appeared on his face. It was a smile of genuine happiness mixed with some other emotions. Is he going to cry? She was still slowly learning to read human emotions, though she still couldn't understand the reason behind it. But that question could wait. She picked up her notebook and started writing again. Dude, for saying that how much she dislikes him. Dude, these are so long, Jesus Christ. For how much he says he dislikes him, she talks about him a lot. This one's also about Alan. Oh my. Okay. She remembered Alan's passing very. Oh. Well, he's dead in character story too. Alan was bedbound for some time before his death, and during this time he relied entirely on her care for his day-to-day needs. In the beginning, he was still able to respond to her and to converse with her. Listening as she recounted the fresh news and gossip she had gathered while out on her errands, but as time wore on, all he wanted to do was to lie quietly in his bed, as she sat by his bedside and read to him. 1 second, I'm gonna also sit differently, more comfortable. Okay. As she sat by his bedside and read to him, she would hear a long, labored rasp from his throat from time to time. It sounded as though Alan were being suffocated by his own breath, or as if he were being held by the throat by the air itself. When Alan greeted her, he had given her the sense of touch, the sense of taste, and even breath. Okay, maybe that's why she has the breathing in, when you go to Dragon's Spine, you can see that she's breathing, unlike other constructs. Which serves as a cooling system to regulate her body temperature. I guess that kind of makes sense. But now in the final chapter of his life, all these things were being taken from Alan one by one. First, when his sense of taste, then his sense of touch, and finally, breath. Wow. There were several moments where she thought he would simply falter and fade. This is his final breath, she would think to herself, but he would pull through again and again every single time. One of these times, when she glanced over at the bed, she noticed that Alan had opened his eyes and was looking at her. I thought I was done this time, he said. Done? Done what? I thought I would finally gone to another place, he chuckled. I've been practicing how to die. Ew, this is so depressing. He wished to pass on his sleep. In his sleep. He explained, better yet, he wished to pass on in the middle of a beautiful dream. A dream where he would be lying on a grassy lawn, looking up at the blue skies of Fontaine, together with his friends and sister. Am I in the dream too? She asked. Oh no, he replied. You do not belong to the world I'm heading to, much. You have a very long road ahead of you on this side. Do you wish to go to that world? Alan let out a long sigh. It's no longer a matter whether I wish to at this point. He turned his back to look at the ceiling, as if he could look through it to another world beyond. No one truly knows the taste of death, for it is a fruit that no one can savor once in a lifetime. You can only savor once in a lifetime. It sounds to me like it tastes pretty awful. Ah, maybe, Ellen chuckled again, though she did not know what was funny about her words. It is rarely the dead who suffer, he went on. The true pain is borne by the ones left behind. This seemed to be some sort of prediction as well as personal reflection on Alan's part. And whatever this was, he was right. She continued to go out to the shops after Alan's death, even though there was no one home to use whatever she bought anymore. She still tended to the garden and maintained Polonia, although she had no idea why she did so. Maybe she hadn't had enough time to accept the truth, or maybe she simply did not know what else to do. She could do. She pondered this and thought. She pondered this, and the thought left her deeply unsettled. Go, do what you want to do, and seek out your own desires, my child. For some unknown reason, she had started thinking about Alan's final words to her. But there is nothing I want to do, and I desire nothing, she told herself. I should go look for it, she thought. Alan, all right, Alan. She spoke to the vicinity of the empty bed. Looks like it's my turn now. It's my turn to practice living. Dude, this was such a depressing part. Okay. Character story 3. She never expected to stay so long in Snezhnaya. And neither did she expect that a land could get so cold. She literally had to warm up the thoughts inside her head in order to think. From her point of view, life of a member of the Fatui was relaxed, even easy. So I guess this is after she already joined the Fatui, but do we not get to learn how she joined? She did not have to go out to the shops or take care of someone else's every need. Instead, she enjoyed all the conveniences a harbinger was entitled to. And the task Tsaritsa assigned to her, complete child's play for a genius like her. Then one day, as she was knocking down As she was knocking down the date in the diary, she realized with a surprise that she had already been in Snezhnaya longer than all the time she had spent with Alan in Fontaine. Wow. It's as if this has become my second home, she thought. And that led to another question. Just which is her true home, Fontaine or Snezhnaya? And what is home exactly? Is it the place where one is needed? Certainly, her job in the Fatui is irreplaceable, or rather, it would be hard to replace her, and Her Majesty clearly has need of her. Or is it the place where one feels most at ease? Undoubtedly, life in Snezhnaya had been pretty comfortable so far, and there she had access to all the research equipment she could ever need. And if she ever felt bored, there were always the opera performances, or maybe home is where family is. But family, she had no one else but Polonia now. You have Columbina. Although I guess she was being pretty annoying to her at this time. Well, I guess that didn't really change, but I mean, he likes her. So home was where Polonia was then. In that case, Did that mean that if she and Polonia were to travel elsewhere, for example Mondstadt, that elsewhere would become home for them? Then she came to realize the fundamental problem, that she had no idea what she wanted or wished for. All she had been doing was falling back into her old habit of being needed, that's all. It was a realization that made her heartsick. Just how pathetic was that? Yet at the same time, she had no idea how she could or would change things. How annoying. If someone had pointed a musket at her head and demanded she name something she disliked about Chesnaya, she would probably end up naming a few of the people she would rather not have to work with. That's fair. I wonder which doctor will mention. At first, she examined her feelings through a highly guarded lens. She worried that much like how she had detested Alan at the very beginning, she may eventually discover qualities in her colleagues that she actually liked. Yeah, like in Columbina. And I was gonna say Arlecchino, but she probably wasn't even alive when this was happening. I guess others, yeah. Like Sinora. But that did not work. If later events taught her anything, it was that some individuals would simply remain detestable to her. No matter how much time had passed or how many objective observations she made about them, unlike with Alain, the parts of them she did not like would continuously was to outnumber the parts she did like, or rather she did not like any part of them at all. Once again, this was something she did not know how to change. She had no intention of changing other people. How annoying. Maybe it was because she's still in the midst of learning herself. Maybe it was because she was still learning how to live. Or maybe it was because she had to gather enough references and data points. Anna had often said that knowledge was the very foundation of this world. And this was something that she kept telling herself too. But she was in no hurry to answer these questions. Hopefully, as she continued to lay the stones of her life, she would be able to grasp these answers. But for the present time, she heard that the Tsaritsa had appointed a new harbinger who has been singing in the garden all day long. Oh, wait. That was a curiosity worth picking up. Wait, so Columbina joined after Sandrone? So okay, I mean Sandrone is like 400 years old, and she said this was like... So she joined, okay. And then she said she has been with the Fatui longer. So let's say 50 years approximately. That would mean that Columbina didn't join Fatui until like 350 years ago. Interesting. How interesting. I always thought she joined after her. No wonder Columbina joined. She wanted to see Sandrone. Okay. Character story 4. Absolutely ridiculous. Just what sort of person was she dealing with? What sort of person would follow her around all day long, knock on her door in the middle of the night to sing, and even barge in on her pleasant solo tea timeline? I wonder who she is talking about. Aggravatingly, this person has shown absolutely no regret or remorse, even after various times warning the retaliatory burden of a heavy mainspring forced upon her. To make matters worse, not only had this action failed to create distance between them, but her subject was now hovering closer than ever. Did she not understand basic social etiquette and the person's need for personal space? Well, no. Apparently, Sandrone was taught that annoying person That annoying person really ended up walking around with that heavy mainspring on her back for an entire week. Yeah, we did. I remember that. That was a declaration of war. I remember reading about that in the Columbina character story. Some kind of demonstration to the world of her police cruelty. Damn, the next time she came around in this disturbed afternoon tea again, she was going to get the nastiest drink ever. However, Sandrone stands softened as she watched Columbina unquestioningly take said beverage only to let out a soft whimper. What in the... So now I'm really the bully, huh? Just how naive is she? Does she really have no idea that when someone has it in for her? Does she even stop to think for a moment? And so, a half apologetic, half guilty Sandrone brought out a portion of her precious tea snacks for her. But when she saw the smile reappearing on Columbina's face, she could not help but feel vexed again. Ah, how annoying. The sense of vexation only grew when later on Columbina began taking afternoon naps in her room. Like it was the most natural thing to do in her. Don't you have a room of your own? She charged. I do, but I feel very much at ease. Columbina responded matter-of-factly. If anything, it felt like Sandrone was the odd one here, for even asking that question. Just you wait, Sandrone thought to herself, just you wait next time. I'm kicking you out of my room, and I will throw you out along with the bed. Yeah, along with the bed, if I have to. A bedless room would be a small price to pay for some personal space and a real peace and quiet. But when she saw Columbina lying in her bed next time, Sandrone wavered yet again, because this time it looked like Columbina was crying in her sleep. Oh, what now? She certainly picked a convenient time to put that on that pitiful act. What an utterly artless, naive creature she is. It's as if she really believes everyone around her is a good and kind, and that the world is a beautiful place. It's as if she's just like how I used to be, a little voice in her head. Sorry. Sandrone immediately tried to shake the thought off. The two of us are nothing alike. She quickly told herself, at the very least, I'm definitely smarter than her. Okay? When Cornelia woke up from her nap and found a blanket draped over her, she smiled at Sandra. It wasn't me, Sandrone lied. Cornelia was the one who put that blanket on you. But why did she have to lie? Did she not know the answer to this question? All she knew was that she did not wish to admit to doing that. Absolutely not. In that case, thank you so much, Bologna, he said in her earnestness. But curiosity is a beast that always demands to be fed. Did you have a dream? Sandrone asked. What did you dream of? It was a moment before Columbina began to tell her story. Matter-of-factly, without a shred of guile, simply because Sandrone had asked. And after listening to Columbina's story, Sandrone was more convinced than ever that the two of them were nothing alike. The world has already taken so much away from Sandrone, and that made her different from Columbina, for Columbina never truly had anything to begin with. Is that why you are always looking up at the moon out in the yard? Columbina nodded. If you like, Luna can keep you company in the garden today. Really? Columbina asked. Sandrone did not reply. Thank you, Sandrone. Ah, you should thank Bologna instead, she responded a little crossly. And now it's time for you to get out of my room. Go with Bologna. That day was the first time since Alan's death that Bologna had left Sandrone's side. Oh wow. Yet for some reason Sandrone slept better than she had in a while. It was as if by having Bologna soothe the heart of the annoying creature. Sandrone's own heart was also somehow soothed in return. This was simply something she felt she had to do, even if she could not quite explain why. But the very next day, when Bologna showed up at the Fatui meeting with a flower crown on his head and flowers all over his chassis. What's that? Like chest. Sandrone once again swore to herself that she would never ever go soft on that ill-mannered creature again. Columbina! That very day, Columbina was made to stand just outside Sandrone's room while the later busied herself with ripping every single odious flower from Polonia. A sign hanging around her neck read, "I'm a naughty child who messed with things that don't belong to me." Dude, it's so funny. But for some reason, she did not seem unhappy about it. Wait, I love that. Dude, this is so good. Man. Also, dude, I wish Polonia could be around instead of fucking Fudger, who was not explained at all, like a genuine student. I don't know what it is. I don't know when do we learn about that? Or where? Anyway, character story 5. With the inheritance she received from Elan, Sandrone was able to welcome her second birth. Okay, so this is after the Archon quest. Yet, she had always believed she was smart, or at least smarter than most. It was only at this juncture that she realized she was actually far more foolish than she had thought. She told herself she should have gotten there a long time ago. She should have listened to her heart to understand what words like loss and endure. She should have expressed her gratitude to her friends more and made more friends. She should have returned to the Fontaine at Alan's graveside, where she would tell him about what's happened to her since she left, while tidying up his grave. It was never too late to start, Columbina told her. Columbina herself had learned this from someone else. She let out a little snort. Never did she imagine that she would be receiving life lessons from Columbina one day. Yeah, but she accepted it anyway. There was no denying it. Columbina was right. The news from Sandrone's resurrection reached Nizhnograd. Words of sympathy and concern quickly followed, alongside a generous offer of post-mortem. From her position, however, when Sandrone expressed her desire to remain with the Fatu instead, the Tsaritsa naturally agreed with further comment. She knew this news would cause unhappiness in certain quarters, for it meant the power and interest carved up upon her death and suddenly vanished from their grasp. Wow. But she did not care what others would think. She had just been given a second life, and she was going to live it exactly the way she liked. She was going to live entirely on her own terms now. And she certainly wasn't going to hold her tongue when she got mad. Did a certain someone really think that he was going to take control of Adventurer's Gold, of Catherine, and the rest of them from now on? She may be talking about Pantalona. Bad chance. But of course, that did not mean she was entirely free from the shackles of life. Every time she received word of yet another Fatui meeting, she would roll her eyes and grumble as always. Meetings and more meetings. All day, every day. Annoying. I wonder if she's talking about... I wonder if Pantalona wanted to take over. Maybe we'll learn that in a different voice line, or maybe in the Arachne quest. Oh, wait. I didn't even notice there's a Polonia section on his own. Okay, let's read that. The first time Sandrone met the Behemoth, it immediately extended its hand to her. That's just his humanoid programming. Aligned on her, Polonia short for the prospective prospective. Oh, this is the inoculation localized observing and investigation automata. Spuloya. Where's the N? Was built for measurements. Oh, N and I get it. Was built for measurements and calculations. Nevertheless, he hoped these additions would allow the world to see Polonia as more than just a machine, because just like her, Polonia was also one of a kind. She was delighted by the new family member in her own. She took Polonia on walks, where she would teach it to identify various flowers and birds they came across. But Polonia was a slow learner, far slower than she was. According to Alan, this was because Polonia's core processing power was dedicated to predicting the future via simulation. Ah. But why do that, she asked. Alan then said something she would understand only much later. At the time, she only thought Polonia was impressive, and she even envied Polonia a little. Why couldn't she do something that so amazing? Oh. But like Alan, this amazing giant needed looking after too. He would frequently get stuck halfway through their walk, or somehow get wet from the water for the flower. She had no choice but to learn the ins and outs of Polonia's workings to tune him when needed. As if she was looking after her baby brother. This was continued even after Alan passed away. Today, Sandrone returned from Alan's funeral service. She was like a wind-up toy with a jammed spring. All she could do was stand silently in her room, with her raincoat on, unable to even move or even close the main door. Then she noticed Polonia lumbering towards her, and like the very first time they met, he extended his huge hand to her. She stared at that hand. It was so massive, capable of holding up the future of the entire world. And from this day forward, it will also have to anchor her past. This was a loss utterly unbearable for her. The void it left behind nearly enough to crush her. Even every bit of that burden now fell upon Polonia, and he would bear that weight without a single whisper of complaint. Although Polonia did eventually hold up the future of the entire world, he could no longer support his own wife. Sandrone was not given up on fixing Polonia ever since, but she knows that with her current knowledge, she is far from able to fully restore Polonia's core. More importantly, she refuses to settle for a compromised restoration, bringing back a Polonia that would no longer recognize her, or that would be a complete insult to the great Polonia and to the family he was to her. So she made Faggio instead, I guess. I guess it kinda makes sense. Like, you wouldn't want like if your family member dies and then there is like a zombie instead of them and you are pretending that them. And so she arranged for Polonia to be returned to a secret location, that home they used to share. Wait, he was not there though. I will check later. And she would visit Polonia every now and then. One day she hopes her devotion will reward her with the familiar clattering sound of Polonia starting up anew, as if he extended a giant hand toward her just like he used to. That is so sad, man. He just keeps losing everyone. I need to check that location after because I did not see him there. Stellar linchpin, it's a bit shorter. Sandrone has not relied Sandrone has not relied very much on the stellar linchpin ever since it came into her possession. Certainly she is aware that it was this little rock that activated her inheritance from Alan and gave her the second life, a fact for which she is grateful. But she remains troubled by a simple problem. You can't quite see how this little thing is supposed to be of any real help in her daily life. Is it supposed to help her with her research? But that's what her brains are for. It's not like the stellar linchpin can solve equations for her. Was it meant to help channel element energy? I mean, yeah, but even before she ever had it, she rarely relied on elemental energy to fight. Or maybe it provides some kind of energy support. But no matter how she looks at it, it does not appear to be compatible with the structure. After all, thanks to the great Alan, Lord Artificer, she already runs on a core power supply system that is pretty much perfect. Eventually, she settled on using the cryo in stellar linchpin as cooling valve for herself and Fagio during heavy-duty computing tasks. Additionally, to ensure combat and energy efficiency, she had also temporarily adapted Fagio's attack logic to work with the stellar linchpin. And if anyone asked Sandrone what her wish was, she would only say that the word wish is both too hazy and too complicated. All she wants is to deconstruct the principles of all things and continuously lay the bedrock of knowledge. Yo. Hello, chatter. How do I... lecture? Something like that. What is it? But does it count as a wish? Certainly. But is that all she wishes for? Of course not. Right now she is doing what she wants to do. And what she thinks is right. This alone makes her happy, and perhaps that is more than enough. Who is to say that the call of a wish such as this just isn't compelling enough? And who is to say that choosing to lead the life one wants isn't right? One wish shouldn't be considered nobler than another. For her mind, everyone has their own life to live. And if anyone has a problem with that, then I need to drink. Sorry. They had better be prepared for a verbal shelling from Sandrone. And if they... And if they still have a problem after that, she will probably just scoff and point a cheeky finger up at the sky, saying, well, then you will better take it up with the one who came up with this. Okay? Oh. Quite lengthy dialogues. Anyway, I can now take a... Wow, she has a lot of voice lines actually. I will check these and then I will check the location to see if I can find Polonia there at all.
I hate self-introductions. If
Is
you're
this-
supposed to know me, you'll get to know me naturally.
I think this is
And
just
if
the
you're
one.
not, why waste the time and
This is-
energy? But, very well.
Yeah, this
For
is
the
one
sake of
we hear-
etiquette, I'll humor you just this once.
We hear...
Behold, before you stands
let me pull her.
Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
You were giving a speech. Yeah, I mean, reading her story. I love these.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. And I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Okay, we have never seen her play anything besides a piano. What do you mean? For the instruments.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Who the heck is Nins?
Well, this is inconvenient. My flowers adore this kind of weather.
When is right? After. Okay, I mean...
Well, my
Okay, if you say so.
defensive systems... operating normally. Ugh, time for more snow, damselettes. The perfect weather for cake, strong coffee, and getting lost in a good book. The skirt really wasn't made for weather like this.
Yeah, I did hear
How
this
in
one,
the
actually.
blazes did Rosaline used to cope?
Okay, I wish she had longer skirts, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Morning.
Good morning. Would you like a cup of coffee? It really raises the spirits. Why would someone like me need coffee? Can't a lady appreciate the taste?
Can she? Oh yeah, I guess she can taste. We did that.
Is it that time already?
Where does the food go?
I'd better prepare some refreshments.
When she, like, she's a robot. When where does it go? Does it just go in and out? Like, how does that work?
Back for dinner? This isn't a canteen, you know. Ah, forget it. You're here now. I'll have Baggio whip something up. You should get some sleep. I prefer to do my research at night. It's quieter and there's no one around to bother me. What do you mean? My sleep schedule is fine as it is, thank you very much.
No one around to bother me. Well, unless Columbina around, I guess.
What's wrong with calling me
wow.
Sandrone? Huh? My original name?
Oh, it's
So you really want to know?
oh yes.
All right, all right. I can still remember when I first opened my eyes. Ellen had just finished creating me.
Okay, we kind of just read
He
this.
called me Marionette. I tried to repeat it, to say it out loud myself, but I noticed something complicated in his expression.
Is she
Only
really-
later did I come to understand what it was. A mixture of regret and guilt. He never called me that again. Anyway, after telling me the story of the Narcitzenkreuz Ordo and his sister, Ellen concluded by insisting that I was free to choose my own path in life. An important part of that, he said, was deciding on my own name. For my part, I told him I was perfectly fine with the one he'd given me. Marionette Guillotin. Pretty unique as names go, wouldn't you say? And yet,
Sounds
no
so happy
doubt
with
for
that name.
different reasons, the Tsaritsa ended up making Marionette my title as a harbinger. Perhaps
Oh.
that was simply another so-called act of fate.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. It's the same as the title. Did she just name everyone after like she was like, oh hey, her name is Marionette, let's name everyone else also like from this act, or I mean they probably don't even have that in Taiwan, but like it was like the first one to have that name. Yes. That's kind of funny. What did they call Columbina? Because she joined before. Wait, no, she joined after. Sorry. Yeah, that's kind of funny though.
When I was first created, it seemed like too much work to find a place to lie down. So I usually just slept in a chair. It was only after I arrived in Snezhnaya that I grew accustomed to sleeping in beds. I have to say, after an exhausting day of dealing with my colleagues, wearing something comfortable and hiding beneath the covers is wonderfully cozy. There's a sense of security created by my sensory system and emotional circuitry. I now know why people like to sleep in. However, beds come with their own issues. My clockwork key prevents me from sleeping on my back,
Yeah,
and it's difficult to balance when lying on my side. The only option is to sleep face down.
I feel like they should give her a bed that has like an opening in the like on in the bed down, so she can put the key in the hole. That way she can kind of sleep on her back. I don't know how comfortable that will be, but I mean, an option. Diary.
You've read my diary, so
Oh yeah,
don't you
oops.
think it's about time you shared some of your own secrets to even things out? Huh?
Oops.
Your adventurer handbook? Why would I want that? If I wanted to know what you do every day, I'd just get Catherine to tell me.
Oh shit, dude. She's what is it called? Like a spy for her.
We may know each other better now, but once we arrive in Snezhnaya, we still have to follow the rules. After all, you've been fighting the Fatui since you arrived.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of a stir you'll cause over there? Naturally, I'll try my best not to make your life difficult. I'd appreciate it if you could do the same for me. Helping each other out based on mutual understanding. That's what companions do, right?
Dude, the Snezhnaya is gonna be super interesting because like, dude, nobody is gonna like us there, like genuinely nobody. Also, I wonder if Sandrone is gonna be the one to like walk us through there when we arrive. Like kinda how like Inefa was the one to show us not cry. At the start of the quest.
It's a good fit for me. Cryo is useful. For instance, I no longer need to worry about overheating after lengthy calculations.
Uh-huh.
With Polonia gone, life suddenly felt a lot more difficult to navigate. That's why I created Fagio, my facilitatrice automatisée généraliste interactive et omnitâche. She can deal with a lot of trivial tasks that I'd rather not waste my time with. And she can fight. Huh? You think her full name's too long and hard to understand?
Kinda.
Is that not how all working machines get their names?
I mean, you're
Alen
just
came up
Mario.
with Polonia, which stands for Perspective, Undulation, Localized, Observing, and Investigating Automaton. I thought everyone named things that way.
Why are you marionette then?
You think it's hereditary?
Does marionette also stand for something?
Outside of my research, I sometimes like to ponder metaphysical questions. Just as people from every nation have their own beliefs about death. I often hear people talking about the afterlife, where souls go to rest. Things like that. But from the time my core was damaged fighting Il Dottore, to the time the stellar linchpin activated Alen's legacy and reactivated me, my memory is blank.
Oh,
Completely empty. Where do mechanical constructs, puppets, go when they die?
good
How
question.
are our souls defined? Do we even have souls? There are no answers, so I always turn back to my research. But knowledge is the cornerstone of the world. I believe that as these stones continue to stack, one day their height alone will allow me to reach the answers to my doubts.
I didn't know that the... Unless I'm understanding well, it sounds like the stellar linchpin is the thing that revived her. Like she got it after she died. And it activated whatever thing in her that that like made her wake up and gave her the second life. So it's
That
lovely.
great shaman seems nice. Is she really very old? Still seems like she's got plenty of energy to me. Though she does get a little too worked up sometimes. What do I mean? Oh, well, recently I was talking to her about you and me going underwater to look for something. And before that, I told her you were in Nodcry helping Columbina get her name back. She got so animated, her face turned bright red. I wonder if it has something to do with her age.
What do you mean by that? Dude, she is so angry when we are with other people.
I don't know how she does it. That cat girl always seems to find the weakest spot in every machine and then, bleh, broken.
Yeah.
I wish her brother would have a word with her.
How does she?
Never mind. I guess it's a talent, really. Maybe I should have her help me stress test my future creations. If my machines can't survive her curiosity, what chance do they have in battle?
Dude, we should have brought Lynette in Sumeru when we were fighting Scaramouche. Dude, she would just touch that fucking mech and it would just fall everything. Everything of it would just fall to the ground.
After Alen died, I put up a tombstone for him. When he was alive, he said he wanted me to write his epitaph. So I did. It wasn't difficult. List out his deeds, then pick a quote that captures the way he thought. I went with, "Regrettably, there's nothing more to say." It was something he often said. You think it sounds fatalistic. Maybe to those who didn't know him. But he always said it with a smile. It wasn't resignation. He wasn't giving up. Ironically, it was almost like an expression of contentment. Like solving a mathematical problem. Death is just a silent equal sign, and he's moved to the other side of the equation.
Oh, we get the Fatui now. That's exciting.
Even I still get bothered by the errors in my heart. But Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa? How did she manage to freeze her emotions so completely?
Oh. Well, thank God there comes the traveler and he will warm her heart up. I don't know. I hope that's not what's happening.
Always issuing orders. Somehow, the world reflected in his eyes seems farther away than it does with anyone else. The first time I saw him, I knew this world had taken too much from him.
The world reflected in his eyes seemed farther away. What does that mean? What? Interesting.
Everyone knows Il Capitano doesn't like to remove his mask. But it doesn't stop him from finishing his tea whenever we get together.
Okay, these voices are very short.
You might want to cover your ears. I'm afraid I won't be able to control my emotions.
She doesn't talk about, and then I'm gonna click Columbina and it's gonna be like super fucking long.
Columbina used to drive me up the wall. To be honest, she still does. I thought life would be quieter without her around. Who knew I'd find myself getting more annoyed when she wasn't here? Ugh, it's infuriating. She's living such a happy life right now. Her family and friends are by her side, and she gets to go traveling whenever she's free. Why can't I have that kind of fortune? Oh, forget it. I'm not jealous. We all know she deserves to be happy. Arlecchino is a woman of her word. She acts decisively, and you can trust her to get things done. Purely from a professional standpoint, it would be nice if all my colleagues could try to emulate her. He's the chairman of the Snezhnograd Veche, though he often feels more like it's overseer. Every vote cast in the evaluation council affects the interest of countless factions. Reconciling so many competing concerns can only be achieved by the shrewdest of operators. Once you understand this, you start to realize just how terrifying he really is.
They keep hyping him up, and like, I can't take his son. I cannot take Rooster seriously. Like, he's like 50 centimeters tall. Like, you cannot take him seriously, dude.
You would think his relationship and dealings with Dottore would have been properly investigated from the start, right?
Yeah.
Why did it take 10 times longer for my research funds to be granted than that lunatic Dottore's? It's clear there was something shady going on. I even asked Pantalone about it to his face. He looked right at me with that stupid smile and said, "Oh my, has Our Lady Sandrone finally developed an interest in finances? I can recommend a few books if you'd like. Maybe you should start with 100 phrases to teach you manners." She always lived for herself. She loved in her own way and hated in her own way too. No wonder she burned out so fast. Still, her flame shone with a unique hue until the moment it flickered into nothing.
I feel like Rosalind just... Like, it's kind of her own fault she died, to be fair, but... She could have died, like, a bit later. Actually, it probably wouldn't make much sense then. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff.
Oh, another pain in the... well, everything. He could happily just spend his days with his brothers and sisters. Why insist on becoming a harbinger at all? And when will he get it into his thick skull that not everyone is always looking for a fight?
True.
I'm not in the habit of casually sharing my life story with others. But if I'm going to open up, can we at least wait for pleasant weather and to do it over tea and cake?
Okay.
My colleagues in the Fatui might not be the ones I'd choose, but there's no denying that it's an excellent place to conduct research. The Tsaritsa is generous with her resources and funding. I'd say the equation balances out in my favor. It never bothered me that Alen created me to look like his sister Marianne, or that he named me Marionette. The way I see it, these are simply the consequences of my birth. Does it bother you to look like your parents, or to bear their family name?
I feel like some people might mind that. Also, she's a robot. Can she not change how she appears? Or is that like impossible for some reason?
I like mathematics. A world built on formulae and logic has a kind of elegance anchored in certainty. I also like music, which is similar in many ways. I used to think playing music should be approached like a mathematical problem, balancing the notes and the beat, no space for deviation. Later, I came to realize that some minor flaws, even mistakes during a performance, can actually make the music more beautiful. A slight pause here, a sudden improvisation there. Such tiny errors are where emotion is born. Reverberations of the performer's heart, you might say. What the world gives, the world will take away. To live is to gain and to lose. To pick up what the world can't seize. To hold onto it amid loss and farewells. And to keep walking forward. If a person desires merely to live, is that too insignificant a wish? Just like someone saving the world solely to save themselves. Is such a reason too simple? To live, to feel, to witness.
She suddenly got so
And
serious.
then one day, perhaps those things the world cannot take away will grow numerous enough to shake it to its core. Besides music, machines, and mathematics, I also enjoy horticulture,
What's that?
when conditions allow. I like to document the process as my plants grow and flourish. Most of them require little intervention. They're independent, resilient. I used to believe I was the same.
Oh, horticulture is like gardening, okay. I did not know that's what it's called.
Every time I see a fluffy little
That is in
animal,
English.
I just want to pick it up and give it a big hug.
What?
But most animals don't like machines, so they always run away when they see me. Hey.
Oh,
Don't look at me like that. I don't want your pity. So what if I can't hug them? It's not that big of a deal.
maybe she would like a plush toy.
Thanks to this body, I don't suffer from allergies or indigestion. So
Oh,
food is
makes
purely a
sense.
matter of pleasure for me. But if I had to choose,
Where does it go though?
I think I like small dainty pastries most of all. Just looking at their exquisite shape brings joy to my heart. It's a 1-2 punch for the eyes and soul.
I'm genuinely confused, where does the food go?
I don't like greasy, spicy food. It's got nothing to do with taste. It's just hard to keep the smell from clinging to my clothes. It's very inelegant for a lady.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
I'll do you a favor and listen to how you prepared this. Perhaps I can give you a few pointers? It would be unladylike to let the opportunity go to waste.
Uh-huh,
Oh?
yeah.
And that's not half bad. I'll have to
Let's
return the
prepare
favor
a
next time we
recipe.
get together for tea. Ugh. Fagio, I have something for you to clean up.
Okay, bro.
Here, take this. I wouldn't normally give these out, but today's a special day. It marks the day you came into the world. I invited Arlecchino and Columbina, plus a few shared friends. I even baked a special cake for the occasion, so you'd best look forward to it.
Dude, you would not think she is the type of person that would bake a friend for from the traveler.
Calculation underway. Inputting variables.
Oh, these are very
Progress is smooth. Deconstructing the very order of things. Bet you're impressed with me now.
short. That laugh. Okay, anyway, wow. Sandrone's
Cha!
character story read. I'm
Yeah.
also missing, I've not read No Hands and Nichols somehow. But I don't think I'm doing that this stream. I think I'm. Wait. Oh! I need to go to Fontaine and. Where is the. Here. I wanted to check her place for Polonia. She said he is like. Here now. Somewhere. Like his body. Oh, Yes! Claudia! Claudia! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Fuck, he's out of... Dude, if he was like, white, I was like, okay, maybe he wakes up in the future. What if she makes him... She somehow revives him or whatever? She gets to revive him, and he becomes a playable character instead. That would be sick, man. Wake up!
How
Wake up!
tiresome.
Wake up! I don't know what to do. Wake up!
Surge.
Wake up! Wake up! Dude, I miss below there.
Take a break.
Right? I don't know if we could take a picture where it looks like she's using glow now instead. Let's see. Oh, sit. Well. I wanted to check if I can... Yeah, this way. How do I do? I guess go outside. That's a problem moon for a little. Okay.
Pick up the pace.
Okay. Wait. I think I just have to walk around.
Come on, keep up.
I wanna see if I can visit the Traveler Crater.
Huh?
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Maybe I can like... Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Am I? No. Just have to turn around.
Pick up the pace. How tiresome.
Can I not pick up? I think. Gravity here is normal as well. Oh, it's not that high. Did I miss it? Waypoint, mate? Must have. So I'm going the wrong way. Like a really wrong.
Pick up the pace. Take a break.
This place is so pretty.
Come on, keep up.
Yeah, this is faster than walking, right?
Take a break.
You're gonna recharge energy in the air. That's kind of cool.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace.
Wait a second. Let's see what I can do. Oh.
Show no mercy.
Show them. Right here.
Come on, keep up.
Might as well open
Did they
some
run from
chests.
home too?
Take a break.
Isn't Okulai here? Oh. Pick it up.
Pick up the
But I'm so
pace.
used to the regular ones, I'm not recognizing the
How tiresome.
new ones.
Come on, keep up.
How do I need to go up somehow? How do I get there? This is such a huge place to explore.
Pick up the
and then we have,
pace.
oh. I was so confused. Oh wow. Oh yeah, you kinda have to leave the thing. It kinda makes sense actually. So why is there no waypoint? Not waypoint. What's it? Ooh. Chest?
Fulfill our pact!
Why do I have...
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
How do I get
How
those?
tiresome.
Oh,
Did they run from home too?
what is this? Start repair. What the heck? Is this like a... What the heck? This is like the... Wait, sorry, what was my objective? Just collect these, right? What the heck? Okay, enter. Okay, yeah, and we go here. But then how do we get there? It's like locked. Ooh. That looks scary. What is that? It's like holes here. Where are we going in? This is golden. Use elemental side in this? Okay. It's still golden, even in the elemental side. Wait, it's the dragons that we kind of seen like Natlan. What the flip? It's so strange. Nur stone cycle. Enter. Wait, no, hold it up. Wait, Traveler's Crater. Oh, now it's open. What the heck? Dude, this place looks weird. I'm shocked that these are not like part of the main quest. Like, these places just exist. This looks a lot different than when we were here last time. Oh yeah, the one is 2 point. Can I read that actually? Archive. And it's children. Oh, I forgot I didn't read the... Wait, no. Great. Wait, no, not that place. Let's count as... Actually, let's read all of them. The new one. Traces of bygone civilization linger on this deserted of the time. The Tonatiuh quivers, and the heavenly ships set sail for the moon. Upon the lunar highlands, ruins from the time immemorial stand in solemn silence. High atop the moon-gazer's tower, a pioneer turned his gaze to the starry sky, deep and unwavering. A single flower holds a world within. A single flower? Is the tree, yeah. Endless energy is drawn from the moon's core, fueling ancient dragons' ascent to the heavens. When you gaze upon the moon gazes back at you. That's deep. The heavens shattered like a foam, and from their runes spread a Wathi or Arcalum energy. This place looks sick. Amid the starry firmament returns to Dragon Lord darkness. Come to shatter the throne of the winged usurper. Into this lake flow milk springs, many colors. New milk springs, forming a cradle for new lord. Vast arrows ascend to the firmament as storms of the moon rend the starry. May the night arrive beneath clear skies, my friends. Wait. Again. Oh! Quest! Columbina, you're here. It's not voiced. And now you're here too, so I suppose we are here together. You say that as you knew I would come. I don't know when. I don't know when, but I knew you would come here eventually. Just as there is always a pull between the moon and Teyvat, you always find your way to Genshin. Come, sit with me for a while. I saved you a seat. There's an Okunai. I almost wanna save that. Last time we sat on this ship, you were looking at Teyvat. Let's look at the stars this time. Nini and those who came before her were drawn to those stars. There must be a different kind of gravity there. I can feel it. Ninin and the message see down. You can tell her. Don't worry, she's not in danger. She traveled very, very far in safety so far that I can no longer sense the power I used to guide her on her own. But I'm curious. About what? All kind of things, for instance. Would a message from a girl ever be received by someone else? Literally by Lumine! Like, what the fuck is she not saying it? Whoever sees it, or whatever else might receive it, who might they be? She is sitting next to you! Dude, I'm gonna crash out. What would they think? Would they know love and hatred just like us? Would they still be drawn to the beautiful and mysterious sky above, even with the abyss closing in around them, just like us? Would they, like us, would they, like us, also want to find others, wave at them and say, "Hello friend, I'm happy to meet you"? Out there in the depths of the starry sky, are there any civilization untouched by the darkness? I think there are. Our ship once received a message. What kind of message? Almost all of it meaningless contents was lost. Why are we like shaking? What is happening? Why it might have come from an intelligent civilization. Lost. Was it because it had traveled too far? Still, even this much is encouraging enough. By the way, traveler, your birthplace is out there too, isn't it? Yeah? If one day you decide to return to where your journey began, to clean it up. I mean, our home was destroyed, so I don't think that's happening. I'm glad to lend a hand, just like how you helped me clean the moon. Why is Columbina shaking now? What's happening? They won't forget to invite you. And another party. Then, what do you think of call it? Home returning night. Yeah, see what's happening with these characters? Why are they shaking? What if it's during the day? They will celebrate all day until night falls. We can invite all our good friends. Sounds like it's gonna be very fun. With that night arrived beneath clear skies with friends reunited. It sounds... Oh. It almost sounds like they're teasing travelers home after they what? Set a date from home returning only. Almost make it sound like they are gonna do travelers home now. After they're done with Teyvat. Okay, almost set to take that away. Almost wants to keep it there. Oh, I forgot we can come by. Could have sit there somewhere. No! Why is it so hard to sit? Dude. Okay, whatever. Is there anything else here? Or is it just that? Looks like it's just that. That makes sense. Any other place? I mean, there's that, and wow, 99%. Okay, this whole half is kind of empty. There's this small island, there's this, and there's that. So let's visit those. That's not what I meant. Oh my fucking goodness. I can just press F. Sorry. This way? Yeah. Okay, let's go this way. Arcanum Storm Research Center. I'm shocked they actually made their time to actually put stuff outside the playable zone and stuff like stone. That you can actually see stuff outside as well. This is getting so blue. It's getting really blue. What the heck? The music is so epic, I don't know what's happening. Nice picture. What am I looking at? So I have no idea if there are like more like shorter quests or something. Is it like a really... Well, I still have no idea. I mean, you know. Well, yeah, okay, I see, this is like a highway. What is it called? Danger zone? I forgot what it's called, this mechanic.
Wayne.
Right here. Emerge. Get to work. Take a break.
Stop. Okay, that was Columbina, so
You
here's my
keep
number.
them. I no longer need offerings.
When the anniversary comes. It says T, but I cannot... It doesn't do anything. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. You absorb the thingy. Did I put it too high? What's this? Stone Research Center.
Whoa.
Fulfill our pact. Right here. How tiresome.
Oh, think.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Wait, there's a ocular apparently. Somewhere in this room. Or is it behind it? It's probably behind. Right? Wait, oh my fuck. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Okay, more. Yeah, okay. Behind. It gives a bit more jump, but yeah. Okay, that's you. I have no idea where I'm going. Battle chamber. What is this? Oh, yeah, just the... Do I like need a ball or something? Or something else? I would have to make a... I see. Yeah. Now what? Do I need it for anything? Or did I just do that for fun? Right here? Oh wow, you actually did it. Mostly kind of did that for fun. This looks important. Oh, load map. Oh, that's nice. No? Oh wow. Kalak, what the heck is Kalak? I don't know really that well because... yeah. I'm kind of skimming through it, but... King Shokotao. That's the... Natlan one, no? Yokotao. Okay. Activate facility. Well, I did something. But, risk zone. Oh shit. Where do I go? Deeper? Yes, we go deeper. Okay. Did we genuinely not get a compass, by the way? Is there no like... oh my god. I need to reset first. Can I not like... oh no. Okay, 1 second.
Wayne,
Come on out. Emerge. Right here. Take a break.
No. Not that. No, 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 no. Dude, I'm stupid. I did not mean to do that. Storm is coming.
you keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Dude, run! Run, 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 run. I need to run forward. Does this launch me? Stupid question. Ooh, look we are. Am I not just dead? Guys? Oh! 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 Thank goodness. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. This is like a quest with like no dialogue and just exploring, and like what's it called? Visual learning. I cannot jump that. Oh, there's staircase. Oops. I think it's so hard to see. Okay. Oh, where's the thing I wanted to do? Or where I wanted to go, really. Are these yellow things? I wonder. I've taken that. Maybe taking these things. I can't. Like I can't. I don't get the prompt. Is it just so I don't die of thingy? What is it called? The blue thing. Like you get the prompt, but you cannot click it. No spamming here, nothing happening. What's this? Like a sky island. I think you missed Columbina. Yeah, let's do a circle for dramatic effect. It's so like bluish yellow. I wonder if you look like, because it's supposed to be like a sphere, right? But you cannot. That's a big crater. Okay, you cannot see the. What is it? Read info. Oh wow. I'm out Eupherio, hailing for Forum Arcadia, the eternal Holy City. What the heck is Arcadia? Isn't it the HSR place? Oh, mother of Silver Shuttle, the ever-blessed goddess of Prusman. By the grace I take this meager quill to chronicle the night's final splendor. I beseech thee, grant me once more the hell. I'm sorry, I'm fucking struggling with reading these. More the hallowed gift of inspiration. Preserve thy devout believer. Lest my soul descend beneath the silver tree to be slayed by the dust. O wise radiant queen, bringer of the light, I beseech thee, deliver thus thy devout believer. Dude, oh, I hate the old English, it's so hard to read, I'm sorry. That my mortal frame may find eternal rest within thy holy embrace. O wondrous Prusman, ancient mother of the light, and daughter who brings the light, mistress of the golden hall. Countless times hast thou guided my vessel, permitting me to usher unsullied souls onto the lunar palace above the cloud. Thou grants mortal slumber within my pale embrace. Thou grantest them dreams that are there, and theirs alone. I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading. Yet this to be the final night, the final rest. For there sits the eternal throne in the heaven, the primordial one. Let's talking about Celestian. Why are you whispering? Does it sound like I'm whispering? I was doing something with my audio. Am I like too quiet or something? I'm getting so much pop-up windows. 1 second. Is this better? Slightly? I don't know. I think if I make my audio too loud, there's like there's like a thing. Yeah, it sucks a little. I think I'm just need a new microphone. Again, I bought like 3 and they all suck. I forgot where I ended. Probably here. Oh world shaking world. Fuck. Oh world shaking lord. It forges the bones of the earth. It bids all dreams return to the earth and all dreamless things to return to earth. It seeks to shroud the dreams of man with its own dream, that we the mortals of this fleeting world shall abide the age without beginning or end, passing through a life or tranquil, dreamless rest. A wise and radiant queen, bringer of the light. Okay, good. Ah. Deliver me from the hands of my dread master. For thee I have ushered the unsold souls. For thee I have steered the silver shining ship. Maybe my audio is just messed up. I think it's me. I just don't know what to do with my microphone. I'm sorry. It's like really weird. I beseech thee, deliver thus thy devil deliver, that my mortal frame may find eternal rest within my holy ember. Okay, I have no idea what I just read. 1 second. Are you Team Dragons or Heavenly Principles? I mean, I feel like it's easier to be Team Dragons because we have not really seen the HP yet. So we don't really know their true goal. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Dragons right now. Wait, if I make this shorter? Actually, if I need to wait. Okay. Is this slightly better? I cannot tell. Dude, I have like 5 filters. I feel like none of them are doing anything. I think I just have a shitty microphone. After shitty microphone, after shitty microphone. Which kind of sucks.
Surge! Show no mercy! Right now, emerge, right here. How tiresome. Come on,
Maybe
keep
a
it
chest
up!
or something?
What a joke!
Nice.
How
Okay, I thought you missed.
tiresome.
He did not even drop a thing. We get a cool eye. So what happens? Wait, the star is different color. Oh. Last time I touched this thing. Is it the... Yeah, what the fuck? The... Like the sun changed colors. Also last time I found this thing, we get like a... oh, 1 second. Oh wait, I wonder what that says. No, not books. Geography. Of world-shaking lore, it forges the bones of the earth. It bids all dreams return to the earth, and all dreamless things to return to the earth. The game is trying so hard to make HP a villain without giving us any of their backstory. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, we kinda know some backstory, but I feel like they are really saving it for like the end game or something. Oh wait, I just read this. Oh yeah, I was gonna go here. Like it just sounds like they came to Teyvat, they killed the dragons, and they took this place for theirs. And like you're not gonna like them if you just hear this. We're gonna get another Moon Sisters backstory. About the rest of the Welcome Moon, memories from the distant past begin. Something.
Sonnet.
Oh yeah.
You've been ditching work and sneaking out to play with humans more and more often these past few years, haven't you?
What's the big
What the
deal?
heck?
We can just leave the work to those moon envoys anyway, right? You've taken a shine to our new master sisters, and they're willing to send subordinates to share our work. So what choice do I have but to accept? Besides, you've been having a great time playing around too, Canon. You even participated in a human festival.
That was part of my duty. Their high priest called my name. It was only natural that I had to respond to their voices.
Is pretending to be an ordinary human girl and dancing in front of your own statue also one of your duties? That's news to me.
Aria.
Canon.
I wasn't asking you to call my name. Oh, forget it. Since the new moon envoy doesn't mind helping Sonnet with her work.
They feel so awkward with
Zabai.
each other.
Her name is Zabai.
Oh shit!
You really should remember people's names.
Since
Zibailor.
Zabai has no objections, I have nothing more to
Zabai.
say.
They forgot the
However,
letter.
Sonnet, as the will of the moon, you must not forget the basic formula that keeps the world running. Prepare yourself. I will set you some foundational problems on verifying morphological isomorphisms. You are not to go back to the surface until you have
I
solved
don't
them
know
all.
what this means.
How mean. You're just like a villain from an Earthbound novel, trying to drag the runaway princess back to the moon.
What she said.
You are the moon. Don't say things like that.
Okay, these are really short though. Oh wow. A chest for each of the moon
You keep
sisters.
them. I
Something
no
like
longer
that.
need offerings.
Is there anything else to do? I don't really see anything. Can you jump down? Oh wow. Oh shit, wait, I'm dying so quickly. Oops. Wait, there's... Wait, you can go from the others. Wait, I wanna try that. How does that work? There's like a line here. Is it this? Bubble poo? No. Isn't bubble poo? Yeah, it's this. It's not like on the map though. I'm confused because it shows line here, but I don't see like how to get there. Is that like a different thing? Or is this like lying or something? Yeah, I don't think it's lying. Well, I've been to Bubble Pool. Okay, wait. I go to the other location. Which one is it? Front or middle? Not even. Oh, wow, I'm not even halfway through exploration. I think you need to go like. You need to jump off when you are there, I think. It's a bit weird. Oh yeah, wait, do I have key? I don't remember. Do I have... Okay, I don't think I have I have two on these. As well. I feel like that you get the first two so fast. Of the... What's it called? The seals. You get the first two from like first two chests, and then it takes like... forever to get to get the third one. Are there some mushrooms? Wait. Oh, sorry, not mushrooms. What the fuck? Slimes. Is this the... local legend? What am I looking at? Not enough energy. Okay, I need balls. Oh, the teleported there. Oops. Wait, is this like a... or is this a different thing? No, it's... why is it so huge though? Hey, they're... fuck man, they're cryo.
Whoa.
Yeah, that works. It just slimes after all.
You keep them.
That's
I
why
no
we have
longer need
Columbina in the
offerings.
party, in case we have fucking... oh, I guess we need like yeah. Okay, it picks it up, like a vacuum cleaner. What the fuck? Bro, why does he jump scare me?
Come on, keep up.
Yike. That's one. And does one of these have a ball inside? Nope, more slimes.
How tiresome.
Yo, chest, are you good? Okay.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
It's a challenge to wait. How the heck do you get up there? Oh, I guess you can like... okay, it's a bit awkward. No, 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 did I fuck it up? Dude. Oh my fucking god. Okay, that works. Can I open it from here? Oh yeah, it actually has a ball. Okay, ball, let's go. Alright, I forgot. Wait. Oh, it was supposed to help me. Dude, I'm stupid. Okay, let's do. I don't even know why I'm doing this. But I'm doing this for. What's the reward? The ripples. Oh. Wait, no, 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 no. Cool.
Did they run
let's
from
go,
home
Mo.
too?
Okay, whatever. We will just roll it. Oh. Is it enough? Something's happening. Oh! Oh, now it can stop here. Wait, no, I don't know. Where does it even go? Like the bubble?
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Wait, no, it goes like... oh yeah, it does go to the bubble pool. Okay, this looks definitely like a local legend.
Wayne.
Fulfill our pact! Right now, emerge, right here. Take a break.
You just jump on me.
How tiresome.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. You know? This tutorial was so fucking fast. It was like,
Show no mercy!
yeah, just fucking, it's
Right
going
now, emerge, right here.
Oh my god. Okay, let's run the You can probably read the adventures handbook to be fair.
You two! Time to end right now. I'm always watching.
Okay, Chi-Chi, but I
Take a
don't know,
break.
could probably be better here instead of Columbina, but
A spot of tea time entertainment. Come on, keep up.
it's working out.
How tiresome.
I just cannot fucking die.
Fulfill our path. Right here. Emerge.
I really go.
Come on, keep up.
Should I like... Oh, fuck, I gotta move NTA.
Right now.
Oh, and I already
Right
know
here.
it, so...
Get to work.
Surge.
How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Why are they all eating?
Were my calculations unsound?
Oh my god, Columbia, thank goodness I forgot about this.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
I didn't
Fulfill our
realize this
pact.
counts.
How
But I mean,
tiresome.
obviously, it's gonna count. Yay! I got 2. I got all 3, wow. Without even reading what I have to do. Was I everywhere actually? Oh, not here. Oh, I was here. Alright, it's the flying island. Okay, let's check that.
Add ast.
Wait. Okay, I'm still... Wait, Kalak is the guy who are... It's one of the... Where do I find that one? No, before prism's time, first gas light and fast, make sure atom stops at energy no more than 2 times. I don't even know how I did that. Before enters its light gathering mode for the 3rd time. Cool. I'll take that. Kalak. Was it not? Could it have been like one of these? Oh, the ship is missing. Obviously. And it was in water. There's like a robot here, but I don't know if that's... I don't remember its name, so...
Pick up
And
the
I don't know if
pace.
it's counted as like a... what do you call it? Quest boss, so it didn't really count, or if I need to find it somewhere else. But I have a feeling this might not be it. I'm gonna put that teleport backpack next to it though. Oh yeah, here it was here. Right? It was here. There's nothing here. I can start an elevator, but like... Also, okay, I will show you, but I don't know if I'm just stupid or if this means anything, but there's like a lever that doesn't work.
Pick up the pace.
Are these openable? No.
Pick up the
Yeah, there.
pace.
Just like this. No response. I don't know if I have to do something or if this... Wait a second. No response. No response. So it was not because of that rock. Okay, I mean I can move this for whatever reason. Do I have to lift every single rock or something? Is it like a puzzle thing where you... Oh, it broke. That's so weird, man. Maybe after I destroy everything. Why the heck did I do 360? Oh, one more.
How tiresome.
Okay, everything destroyed. Shit. Okay, I did that for nothing. I don't know what to do with this. I genuinely don't know. It bothers me. Because I think I did everything else in
Emerge,
this
right
area.
here, right now. Get to work! Take a break.
Well, anyway, I think that's it from me for today. Hey, at least I got some real chatters that were not bots today, so that was fun. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, and probably gonna do the rest of the exploration by myself. But yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Bye bye.
This land holds nothing but promise.